Hey everybody, hello and welcome to the Climber Recovery Series Episode 1. I'm John Dennery. I'm a full-time route setter and part-time yoga instructor, and today I want to show you a cool 3-move sequence you can do to help release some of that chronic tension that may be building up in your upper back, shoulders, and chest. So let's get started. You're going to need a yoga strap for this sequence today. I have the loop in mind set so that it goes from armpit to armpit. So it should be shoulder width apart. And we're going to slide our arms in here and apply some pressure outwards so that we're keeping the strap nice and tight. And this will start to tire out and warm up the shoulder muscles. So once you have this, we're going to go over to the wall. So you're going to place your arms on the wall, elbows at the same height as your shoulders, so you've got no more than a 90-degree bend in your arms. And then make sure your chest doesn't collapse into your shoulders. You're lifting away from the wall. So pulling out into the straps, lifting away from the wall. You want to start to tire the muscles out in this position. So you want to hold this for between 2 and 3 minutes. Doing your best to just relax and breathe. Now you can either have the palms facing in towards each other, or you can roll the back of the hands to the wall and have your palms facing out for a little more opening in the wrists. So just make sure that you're pushing out into the straps enough that you do feel like a slow, steady burn in your muscles, but not so much that you start to tire out by the minute mark. You really want to go for 2 to 3 minutes of a long, slower burn, and just focus on staying relaxed and taking nice, smooth breaths. So the idea is that we're strengthening the muscles here in a very healthy way, and also as they start to get warm and tire out with this correct alignment, everything sort of clicks back into place and will help your body reset to a more comfortable position. So for the next one, you can use a door if you have one nearby, otherwise you don't need it. Alright, so for the second one, I'm taking the other end of my strap. I'm going to take about a foot of the strap, fold it into itself, and so then I'm going to use this to make a knot. So I'll take that loop on the end there, just circle it around and back through, creating a nice knot, which I'm going to use to get stuck under the door frame to give me some tension. Alright, so for the second one, I'm taking this knot, putting it under the door. Just going to close the door, pull it tight. Okay, so that's going to be good. Okay, so now that I have the strap under the door, I'm going to take the loop behind me, put my hands together in prayer position, and then I'm going to walk forward so that the hands are level with my elbows, and then I want to bring the elbows in towards each other and let the hands move back behind the body. Now you can adjust this position by moving yourself forward or backward to get the stretch that you're looking for. And then the hands are reaching back and you're also pressing up. So this engages the triceps. And the hips will have a tendency to go forward over the knees, which will create too much bend in your lower back. So make sure you're keeping the hips above the knees and you're staying nice and rooted as you stretch. So again, we do want to apply some effort here. We want to be able to maintain this for somewhere in the 2 to 3 minute range to get the best effect. So don't try too hard. We do want to activate the muscles, but we also want to release tension and let the body open itself naturally. Now, if you're not using the door trick, you can just put the strap underneath your knees or underneath your feet, and you'll get the same effect. Okay, so for this last one, we're back at the wall. So you're going to want to stand about 8 inches or so away from the wall, maybe a little further. You're going to squat down a bit, sit your butt against the wall. Then we're taking our arms and sliding them down the back side of our legs, keeping the elbows hugged in the whole time. So eventually we're going to have the torso hanging and the elbows are squeezing in and bringing the forearms behind the legs. So you can grab your ankles or somewhere on your shins or calves, let the torso hang, then make sure you pull your shoulders up and back, squeeze the elbows in, and then lift the base of the neck and back of the heart away from the legs. So the shoulder blades are still on the back, the elbows are squeezing in. We've got a lot of broadness through the back and the base of the neck, and now we're allowing the neck and the spine to lengthen in this very open position. And you're sitting back against the wall for support. So make sure you find the balance on this one between letting the torso hang but also lifting and pulling away, creating that lengthening and strengthening through the neck while you have everything nice and open. Now, of course, if you're more flexible, you don't need to have the legs bent, so you can actually come away from the wall, slide the arms down, get the arms behind, and we do the same thing here. And then whichever pose you're doing, when you come out of it, just come up halfway for a few breaths first. And then inhale, come up all the way. So that'll help you balance out after having your head down below the heart for so long. Okay, so a few things to keep in mind while you're doing these exercises is that you do want to be active. We want to tire the muscles out. We want to warm them up. But we want to do so in a really healthy way with proper alignment. So we're retraining the body to function as it should so that we can start to have less and less tension in our body. Okay, so now also you want to make sure that you're finding the right balance between effort and relaxation. So we don't want to struggle or strain in any of these poses. We do that enough when we're climbing or working out. So we want to just activate the muscles, but in a way that still we're able to stay calm and relaxed so that we're building healthy strength, but continuing to allow tension to leave the body. So I've been doing this particular set for a couple of weeks now, and it's really helped me get rid of a lot of the chronic tension and soreness in my upper back that we as climbers have grown accustomed to. So it works for me. I believe it's going to work for you, so I hope you'll give it a try and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.